God took me to the most uncomfortable place in the league. 5 years in the league, I feel like I got the second contract. I felt like I was more stable, had some money in my pocket. I solidified myself in the league. And I get back to go report to the Colts. I get just cut out of nowhere. I still had 2 more years left on my contract in Indy. I get cut before the draft. It just was like God showing me, hey, like you need to change your ways a little bit here. I was sulking. I was, why am I getting cut? Why is this happening kind of thing? Again, this is how God works in mysterious ways. My agent called. I was excited for the call. Like, all right, who's calling now? Oh, well, Jacksonville wants you back. I'm like, oh man, Jacksonville again. Gosh dang. All right. So let's go to Jacksonville. Go to there. The team has just been struggling for years on end.
Long time.
Yeah. It's hot, dude, in Jacksonville. It's like, dude, this place it's kind of grimy. God was just saying to me, like, hey, if you really want this football thing, I'm going to take you somewhere where you don't want to go. Because in Indy, it was good, right? We had a good team. I had my social influence. I had status in the city. I had my house. God took me to the most uncomfortable place in the league. Not a good team, toxic culture. The locker room was in shambles. I don't have family close. It's the furthest away from my family. My family's all West Coast. God's crazy way of working things out. We have an unbelievable season. We go from like 2-14 to the AFC Championship the next year, the year that I'm there. We just had a team that was just full of dogs. God definitely isolated me in that moment, in that season where I spent so much time on the Lord. Had one of my best seasons ever in 2017. And it was because of external and internal influence that God had in my life that year. And that's when, my wife, my ex-girlfriend at the time, she came back onto my heart and I started praying over her. And at the time she was, in a new relationship and that crushed me. So I was like, I was really like with the Lord all the time, praying about her. I was thinking about her all the time. Like, dude, how can I get this girl back? In that season, like, it led me to like growing in my faith tremendously. We went from 2-14 to the best defense in the league. We lose to the Patriots on the road in the AFC Championship. And it was just an incredible season. And it brought Bree back into my life. And we kind of rekindled that relationship. And now we're married with 2 kids. And